This video is going to help make Ubuntu desktop look like Mac OS Sonoma. This is a step-by-step customization of the GNOME desktop. You can use this guide to achieve the same look with other GNOME distros. Now for this video, I will be using Ubuntu 23.04. At the time of recording, Ubuntu 23.10 is available and comes with GNOME 45, which lacks support for extensions. Therefore, I recommend using Ubuntu 23.04 or any GNOME distro that ships with GNOME 43 and 44 for time being. Now without further delay, let's get started. Now before we begin, if you find this video helpful, please help me by giving it at least 500 likes and help the YouTube algorithm to make this video visible to more people. Now as you can see, this is the fresh installation of Ubuntu running on my gaming laptop. I'm going to make it look like Mac OS Sonoma in just a few minutes. First, open the terminal and update the package list by running this command. Once it's done, install Timeshift, a backup tool that allows you to capture snapshots of your system. This backup will be used if anything goes wrong after installing the Mac OS theme. Now ensure that to backup of the entire root system is under user directories. Now click on Capture to take a snapshot of the current Ubuntu state. Now execute these commands one after another to install the GNOME Shell Extension Manager, GNOME Tweaks, and the Git command. Now open your favorite browser and navigate to this website, copy the URL, and then in the terminal, run the following command to clone the repository. Now navigate to the clone directory and find the installer script. To understand the usage of this script, run this command. For now, I will run the installer by passing a few arguments to achieve the Mac OS look. The -M for Sonoma style, then -T and pass an argument all, which installs all accent colors of a theme. The -L option adds support for libadwaita, and the uppercase N option with an argument stable makes the Nautilus look super cool. And lastly, use these options to make GTK applications look better and rounded. Now once it's done, it's time to run the tweak script as a root user with -G option to theme the GNOME Display Manager. Now rerun the same script again with the -F option to make Firefox look like Safari. That's it. Now we are done installing themes and accent colors. Now back to the web browser and navigate to this link and download the Mac OS Ventura icon pack. Now once downloaded, double-click on the file and choose your home directory. Press Ctrl+H to view the hidden folders. Create a folder named Icons inside the home directory and make sure the name starts with a dot, making it a hidden folder. Now let's customize the user interface by installing a few extensions. Open the GNOME Extensions Manager, click Browse and search for Blur, install Blur My Shell, and also install the User Themes extension. Now open the Tweaks application from the app drawer. Select Appearance and change the icons to Cupertino Ventura. Then select the shell and choose White Star Dark with your preferred accent color. For now, we will use the default dark theme. Now lastly, choose Applications and set the same theme as the shell theme. Voila, now you can see the entire GNOME desktop look like Mac OS. It's not yet done. We need to polish the UI to make it much better. Now select Window title bars from the sidebar and choose Left Placement to move the Windows buttons to the top left. Additionally, install Euler's Widgets extensions, which allows customization of quick settings and top bar. Now go to the extension settings and move the clock position to the center. Disable the battery bar, date menu tweaks, notification indicator, workspace indicator, and on-screen display. Now you can use normal mode with quick settings tweaks. Then enable floating mode for the dynamic panel. Now open the terminal and paste this command to minimize on click. Now finally install the ComFace Magic Lamp effect to add the genie effect to the window manager when minimizing or maximizing windows. Now along with that, install a few more extensions to give GNOME a more futuristic look. Now open the Settings Manager, choose Ubuntu Desktop, and change the position of the dock to the bottom. It's also recommended to disable the panel mode. Now download 2 images from the given link in the description. Install the dynamic wallpaper application using Flatpak. Open the application and import both the light and dark wallpapers of macOS Sonoma. After importing, click Create to add the wallpapers to the default wallpaper section. Now reboot the computer to apply all the changes made so far. And that's it. This is how you customize Ubuntu to make look like Mac OS Sonoma. If you ever decide to remove the Mac OS theme, open the terminal and run the installer script with these options. Now this will delete all the install themes. Then run the tweak script with the -R option to remove the GDM theme. Now use the tweaks application to switch to the Yaru theme and finally reboot your Ubuntu system. I always recommend you use Timeshift Backup to restore Ubuntu to its original state if needed. And that's pretty much it. If you have any suggestions or questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section and I will try to help you. Thanks for watching my video. This has been KSK Ryle. I'll catch you in my next one.